That hits the spot. That hits the spot, doesn't it? Hey everyone, Angel from Nobleman's Apothecary, Nobleman's Exchange on YouTube. I hope you're doing well. I have a question for you guys today. What do you think would happen if a top shelf denim maker got with a top shelf leather goods maker? You put some ideas together. What do you think would happen? What do you think they would come up with? I'm sure some of you guys have an idea, but that's what we're here to talk about today. So let's get into it. If you're new to the channel, my name is Angel, owner of Nobleman's Apothecary. I make some pretty cool looking belts, leather hat bands, wallets, kilties for your favorite boots. I started my YouTube channel before I started Nobleman's Apothecary. I was just doing boot reviews. I made my way into jacket reviews, denim reviews. Some of you subscribers may have seen a couple months ago I did a review on a brand called Bullhide Denim Co. And I gotta tell you, there's so many good things I have to say about that brand as far as their fit and their quality, fit and finish, all that good stuff. Really attracted me toward the brand further. After that review, I think he got a little bit more busy, which is good for him, you know. And so that's what my channel is based on, you know, bringing you guys value, good stuff, none of the crap. So he hits me up one day. He's like, "Hey Angel, you got a minute for a phone call? I want to run an idea by you." I was like, "Yeah man, what's up?" He's like, "Hey, so I got this idea. Tell me what you think. What do you think about natural selvage work pants?" I was like, crazy thing is, I had been dreaming about a quality pair of natural selvage work pants. There's lots of brands making them, but the fact that we had a denim maker and a leather goods maker get together to design this from scratch, you know, it was an opportunity, and I was all for it. I was like, yes, let's do this. So weeks and weeks on weeks of preparation and phone calls and notes, and you know, well, came up with our prototypes. The prototype, the Nobleman Workbridge prototype. Some of you guys who follow me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and all that, you might have seen these. You might have seen these. Actually, this last week, I had a little project at the house. So I recently purchased a fifth wheel trailer, and I needed to make some brackets to tie the hitch into the frame, the chassis of the tow vehicle properly. And so that meant 3/8 plate steel, cutting, drilling holes, grinding, and welding, and painting too. So I wore these the whole time. As you can see, we've got dirty thighs from taking off the 35-inch tires, crawling underneath, you know, rubbing my thighs up on the greasy axle components and drivetrain components. Got grease from drilling the steel, you know, WD-40, so the drill bits don't get hot. And so I weld with MIG flux core. That's just the welder that I have, you know. I've had that thing for going on almost a decade now, and it's here, still works, so I use it. Gets the job done every time, I'll tell you what. Sparks flying, slag flying everywhere, and not one time did I look at my pants and think, man, I better put something over my pants because they're gonna fry up. Nothing like that. Nothing like that at all. They held up spectacularly. I've had these for a few months now, and I wanted to keep them clean for the most part, you know, respectfully, but they're work pants. And once we got the little adjustments that need to be made on paper, I was like, you know what? Let me put these all out. And I wore them this past weekend. And dang it, they're ready for a wash, but they didn't skip a beat the whole time. Dragging these on concrete, all that stuff. I'll try to splice in some videos. So, yeah, the Nobleman Workbridges. Man, these are some good looking pants. They're dirty, but yeah. This is the first ever work pants to be released with a leather lined knife pocket. It's never been done before. Mark my words, this is history. So, okay. Months and months go back and forth with Jarrett from Bullhide Denim Co. just taking notes and seeing what needed to be done. What we did was we widened the leg opening up an extra ½ inch. So a few months ago I reviewed the Cowpuncher cut by Bullhide Denim Co. And they're a slim straight, great fit for me. Not for everybody, but great fit for me. A slim straight fit, high rise. Being a work pant, I wanted a little bit lower rise, a little bit wider leg. So we started from there. I think we went like a ½ inch wider in the pant leg. Oh, I don't remember the exact dimensions. I do have a sizing guide, and that'll be on the website, and I might be able to splice it into this video as well. So we went a little bit wider, a little bit more roomy for the Nobleman prototype. They work quite well. I felt maybe this 14-ounce denim being double front and patch pockets in the front, they're a little bit more stiff. And if you know Bullhide Denim Co., they recommend the soak, put them on wet, wear them dry, and that really does a great job of breaking in the hip, the top block, and the knees. And that did wonders. But I was like, you know what, I think we can do a little bit better. So we went and we widened the leg on the new Noblemans. We widened them an extra ½ inch, and all the way down from the thigh, all the way down. The top block I felt good with. The rise I didn't want too high because it's a work pant. And so yeah, man, guys, check this out. Check out the new Nobleman Workbridge by Nobleman's Apothecary in collaboration with Bullhide Denim Co. Man, these things are fantastic. These are the most wonderful work pants you're going to find today on the market. I'm just going to say it like that, okay? We also increased the size of the knife pocket. The initial idea was to have a leather-lined knife pocket. But this past weekend I found myself stuffing my left pocket, which didn't have a knife pocket in it, pocket knife in it, with a fat Sharpie because I needed to mark my measurements for these brackets. And so I kept finding myself putting my huge fat Sharpie in there. It really came in handy. I also used it for a crescent wrench at one point later in the installation part. And so we actually increased the depth of that knife pocket and also widened it just a little bit more. Let's see if I get a side by side here. As you can see, the new knife slash tool pocket has increased substantially in size. Much better looking. This is a 14-ounce natural selvage denim. It's seeded, so there's a little bit of cotton flakes you'll see, cotton seed flakes you'll see in there. Little dark speckles throughout. It's got a red ID, red selvage ID, red ticker. Made with vintage sewing machines. Every needle pass, every stitch is a single needle pass. So, you know, every seam has 3 passes on it on the vintage sewing machine. Vintage Singer sewing machine. Anyhow, really stoked on these. These have been months in the making from real makers, small makers, made here in the United States. Guys that have, both Jarrett and I both have blue collar experience, years of blue collar experience under our belt. You can trust us when we say we are making a work garment. It's designed to do work. It's not designed to look like it's designed to do work. So these are meant to get dirty. They're meant to get dirty. They're not meant to stay clean. But hey, it's a free country. You wear them to do whatever you want. It's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, moving on. Let me talk about this artwork for a second. Oh my, oh my. I'll try to splice in a picture of the artwork. Huge shout out to the artist that made Jared and I's ideas just come to fruition with this spectacular, interesting pocket flasher. Oh gosh, man, he blew it out the park. If you guys are following us on Instagram or Facebook, you'll see the artist. He's in the comments there. I don't know if he wants me to mention him, but if you want to inquire about some artwork possibly for a project that you have coming up, he does it as a hobby, but respect his time and I'm sure he'll come through for you. He's a really good dude. So shout out to you, man. You know who you are. So, here's the deal. The Nobleman Workbridges. Meant for work. The Nobleman Workbridge, we're going to open up pre-order April 1st. That's in, I think, 2 days from now, depending on when you watch this. April 1st, we're going to open pre-order for 1 month. That's 30 days, right? Give or take. But there's only 10 units available. We're only going to have 10 units go out on this first run. So, April 1st, midnight, Arizona time, whatever mountain time that is. And midnight, these are going to drop. If you want to get in line, be ready. Luckily, it's a Friday, so hopefully it's payday for everyone that's interested, you know. If not, we do have quad pay. You can get in there and do all your, you know, your, I'm not sure if it's shop pay or whatever, but you can do installments, break it down into 4 installments. And so April 1st, we're going to open up for a month, 2 weeks. Okay, so at the end of April, May 1st, 2 weeks in, we're going to have our first pair made. The next pair will be made 2 weeks after that. Every 2 weeks, one pair will be made and shipped out to in the order of which they were received. So from April 1st, say you ordered April 1st, your order number 1, 6 weeks in, you should be receiving your pair right around that time. That's a rough timeline, but that's how we're working it out. He's going to be pumping one pair out every 2 weeks. Because remember, these are Nobleman's Apothecary, Bullhide Denim Co. We're one-person brands. We're just one guy doing everything. Marketing, making, you know, R&D, all that stuff. So that's the way it's going to go. April 1st, it'll be available on noblemansapothecary.com. I'll drop the link in this description here. And let's see. I'm also going to try to link the Cowpuncher, the Bullhide Denim Co. Cowpuncher cut review. I have it on my channel, but maybe I can link it right up there. Spending more time thinking about how we want the finished product to look. We changed it up. Jarrett got with his embroider, the person who does all their little embroidered tags. So we got the little X right there. We've got the back leather patch it's still a veg tan, but it's a smooth side out, and it's embroidered with the B, the H, and that X in the middle. Come on now, guys. Does it get any better than that? It's pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, so there's a lot of work pants that have rivets throughout, including those front panels. We wanted to get rid of those because riveting on a front panel, like a double front panel, there, you know, there's a chance where you blow through that or you rip through, and you can get those replaced. With rivets being there, that kind of gets rid of the serviceability aspect. So we got rid of all the rivets throughout because you don't need that reinforcement when you have triple stitch. And so these are easily replaceable, easily repairable just by cutting the thread and you know, restitching in new textile, new fabric. Now we have bar tack stitching, bar tack style stitches in the corners there. We did the same on the back pockets there, 1, 2, 3. And as you see, there's rivets on the top half. The bottom half, we considered it, and we just thought, like, well, if there's, you know, someone's got a bony butt and they're sitting on rivets, it might be uncomfortable. And so we didn't do any rivets, you know, on the lower half of this, because we don't want anybody to sit and just be uncomfortable when they're working, right? So the triple stitch, yeah, it's alternated. It's copper, charcoal gray, and copper. Another change we made was all the pockets are lined with canvas, duck canvas. This is the duck brown canvas. And we have that all throughout. All the pockets have that lining. But we changed it up a bit. Similar material, but it's a charcoal gray canvas to complement the charcoal gray stitch in the center. So again, all the pockets are lined. Every single pocket is lined. Even the leather lined pockets. They don't have the canvas, just the leather, but they're lined. There's space in there for an 1 3/4 belt. You might be able to fit a 2-inch belt in there, but I mean, 2-inch belt, whatever floats your boat, right? But yeah, it does fit. I just don't see the need for it. Let's see. Show you that back belt loop there. X, of course. So there's so many little Easter eggs throughout this build. These are just a good-looking pair. I mean, they're rugged as hell. Rugged as hell, man. These are some nice pants. Oh, let's take a look at the inside. You guys see the inside there? All these rivets are leather-backed. Leather-backed rivets. That diffuses the load so that the rivet can't just get ripped out. It's gotta pull that whole leather washer through with it as well. So we've got, of course, made in USA, American Western Selvage Denim, Bullhide Denim Co. This is the Nobleman. Bullhide Denim Co. 100% cotton, hand wash, hang dry. Let me show you this. This came on my Cowpunchers warranty information. And here is the first wear instructions. So, if you've seen the Bullhide Denim Co., the Cowpuncher cut video, I hosed them down, wore them dry. And what that does is... Okay. And action. Battery died. Had to go put a new battery in. What was I talking about? The first wear and soak. First wear and soak. So when you have front patch panels like this, you got a Sanforized natural selvage denim. You want to break it in. It's a 14 ounce, so it's not too thick, but it's got 2 layers. So yeah, it ends up being pretty thick. 28 ounces. So what you want to do is wear them. You want to crouch down, bend your knees, squat, and get those points, those flex points, which is the hip area, the knees. You want to break those areas in. It's gonna make wearing these from day 1 so much better. Should I say day 2 when they're dry? It's gonna make it night and day difference. They're ready to go at that point. So what do you guys say I try these on for old time's sake? All right, let's do it. So just a reminder, these are a fresh, crispy pair. They haven't been soaked for the first wear yet. And like I was mentioning before, when you wear them, when you soak them and wear them, you want to do stuff like this. You want to crouch down, squat, and do all that stuff. You want to break those knees in. You want to break your hip, that top block. You want to break that in, and it's a night and day difference. If you don't do this, it'll still break in, but it's going to take more time. You're going to put the fibers under more tension, and it really will never conform to your body the same way as it would with a wet first wear. I'm wearing the Maverick boots. These are my collaboration boot with Nick's Handmade Boots up in Spokane, Washington. So they make them. They're available on my website, noblemansapothecary.com. Look for the Maverick boot. It's a black T-core, black chrome XL, Packer boot with a brown sole edge. The belt here, this is a Young Bull belt. This is hand dyed here in the Nobleman's workshop as also a black T-core to complement the Maverick boots nicely. I think they look great. What do you guys think? So the Nobleman Workbridges come in a 36 inseam. This length right here is 36. That's the standard length. Of course, you can go get them hemmed, but they're just going to come in a 36 inseam. That's going to keep it logistically pleasant for both Jared and I to get you guys these quality these quality garments, quality britches. Yeah. I got my wallet in the back pocket here. Steadfast wallet in the battle worn brown. Left pocket, I've got my Civivi Brazen. Nice tanto blade. I like me a nice tanto blade, especially for work applications. This side I got the Civivi Cogent button lock. Very nice and easy to wear and use every day. You can easily get a crescent wrench in here. I mean, if you see, I got three fingers in there easily. So I'm 6'3", 195 pounds, and I'm wearing a size 35. The waist size, the size of the breeches are true to size, so there's no vanity sizing incorporated in any of the sizing that we use. So order your true waist size, same size you would wear in Nobleman's Apothecary belt. Alright guys, enough fooling around. Let's wrap it up. So that's the Nobleman's Workbridge by Nobleman's Apothecary in collaboration with Bullhide Denim Co. Man, this is going to be a good one. Remember, there's only 10 units available for this first run, dropping April 1st for pre-order. We're going to open pre-order for 1 month, so the end of April, it's closing down. We're going to start production on them. First 2 weeks is going to be the first pair that's going to roll out to the first customer, and every 2 weeks after that is going to be the next pair coming out. So there you have it. Thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe. Let's get some comments going. Be nice in the comments. There's no space in the comments for this toxic masculinity. These are work pants. I can outwork you just like the next man can outwork me. Let's go. Let's do this. Remember to stay noble, stay safe, shop small.